do it.
We live.
We live.
It's the DanYo&Tita podcast episode.
Man, I don't even know, man.
22?
22.
We 22.
Man.
What happens at 22?
You old, man.
You should be ready to go at 22.
Old, man.
You should be ready to go at 22. I'm Daniel.
I'm Tita. Aisha.
I'm Dip.
I am Gr8.
The Gr8's in the building. Everybody's in the building.
Mm-hmm.
We got something special today.
Man.
We got something special today, y'all. We got something special today, y'all. We got. Look, they already over there clowning already. They over there clowning already. We got Marlon the Gr8.
With inside jokes.
We got Two-Tone the Superstar.
Right.
Yeah. 98.3.
In the house.
Ground Zero. Live with Marlon and Chica. Yeah. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? They've been clowning since they got here. They ready.
Fresh up the holidays. I appreciate.
Get that mic right there, boss.
Okay, I appreciate y'all. Y'all niggas got donuts.
We got donuts, man.
You already know, man.
We got donuts for y'all, man. You know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
niggas bring lunch?
Yeah, we got brunch. Brunch.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
Man, y'all about to eat, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
man.
See, last week I was kind of slacking.
Yeah.
I just
So,
went ahead
man,
and just bought some store.
How y'all doing, man? How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Man, it was good. Chilling. Kicked it with the family. Ate good.
Oh,
You
word.
know what I'm saying?
Word.
I do no Black Friday shopping because it's off week on paydays.
Mhm.
I
Word.
got paid last week. And
Oh, you got paid last
that
week.
Second week of the
Yeah.
pay week, you be struggling.
Yeah.
So,
You
no Black Friday. No
You
Black
didn't
Friday.
say that money for Black Friday?
No, I had things to do.
Oh, word.
We had to buy that turkey for Thanksgiving.
Man.
That turkey, that big old turkey, man. Yeah, we
You
had.
can get a free turkey at the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Tita Shoe, why you didn't tell me about that?
Why
Tita?
we ain't know nothing about that?
You missed out on free turkey at your work, man.
I sure did.
You wasn't even.
What?
Yeah.
They was giving away free turkeys, and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
Right.
good.
They gotta
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
They gotta stop giving homeless people turkeys.
Yeah.
Where they gonna cook
They
the
was out.
motherfuckers?
They was
How
out
they
there.
gonna cook it?
Yeah, they can't. They don't have
They
no
gonna microwave the
Like y'all
motherfucker
dead ass
at
give a homeless
7-Eleven.
nigga a turkey. Like he just walking down the street with some dope.
Yeah.
Turkey.
For real.
Oh, smoked turkey.
Man,
Took you a minute there.
for real. I want to congratulate y'all, man. Y'all making major moves. Y'all over there at
Major,
98.3. Come
major,
on, man.
major.
We supposed to be interview Marlon. You know, y'all are doing bigger moves than us
Man.
out there. You know what I'm saying?
We had to go shoot out to Vegas.
Yeah,
real quick.
Right, man.
We
Wow.
slid it
Out
up.
there living it up.
Wow.
He was,
You were living it up.
he
I
was
seen
Ja
Toma-
Rule out there.
Yeah, you be out there living the life, man.
I seen Tom with all the celebrities.
Every celebrity come by. You just got an eye for him. Like, how you know all them motherfuckers? I probably wouldn't even know everybody.
They was pointing out like, "Hey!"
Hey, Tom was networking like crazy out there, man. What's going on, man?
Oh yeah, it was well, originally Jeezy, he was supposed to go out there.
Oh, word.
Okay.
Like me and this nigga never would have went.
No.
Me and this nigga had no idea. We're like,
Yeah.
so Wednesday, Jesus like, yo, come out there. I'm gonna be out there
Yeah.
for the radio. I'm like, well, shit. Marlon was like, shit, I'm about to go book my flight. I'm about to go.
I'm like, let's do it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"All right, shit, I'm about to slid on out there.
Yeah.
So we get there, and this nigga Jeezy still at the radio station.
He's still over there.
He's on air. The
He's
next
working,
day.
boy.
He's here.
I'm like, nigga, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So nigga, as soon as we got there, fuck it, just start drinking.
Yeah.
I bought my queen. She was out
Oh,
there
well,
having a
that's
good
what's up.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Most deaf.
I talked to Tone on the phone. I'm like, Tone, man, I seen Big Boy. Next thing I know, he got a video. with
Right.
him on-
I know,
Getting advice from him. Advice from a young veteran.
Yeah, he was head of the game, man. I was like,
Man, that's
dang.
dope, man. That's dope.
Had me jealous out here.
You know, man.
Definitely,
Mike
man.
Mike Wilder
Yeah.
was acting up.
Oh, man.
You know, he
You're-
came out like a superhero, a black superhero.
Yeah, he was stunting on him.
He was a black
Yeah.
white ranger.
Yeah.
I was just,
Came out tough.
I was
There was
just,
some mixtape hands out there too.
I bet.
word.
With those who's those
I don't
gentlemen?
know who
The
them
racer
gentlemen were,
jackets?
but yeah, I called him Lord Tariq and Peter.
Yeah,
Gunn.
Lord.
Y'all wild.
They was out there clowning. Who was?
Man.
Did y'all find out who the fuck they was?
This nigga had every logo on his jacket.
I was
Damn.
walking through the casino and I called him. I was like, I got to get this shit.
Yeah.
And they was just shooting a video, man. And dude was instructing them with the phone. He was telling them what to do.
Did they bring the mic out?
No, they ain't had no mic.
I'm like, damn, niggas got a mic, and then a rap battle just started happening.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, man.
Old school.
Oh man.
Okay, we battling the streets.
Wow.
Yeah, and let's get into it, man. Like I said, congratulations on y'all making moves like
Definitely,
that.
man. Congratulations, man.
Marlon and Gr8 got.
We was just talking before. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, man.
Saying, like me and Tone, we probably the only two brothers on Power.
Yeah.
Like, that's on their personalities that they got.
And it's been it wasn't like you boys came was overnight a success to get there. You was a long haul, long working to get your personalities online going, and then to work to get that to the pinnacle of right now. To the radio stations is dope, and for both of you guys, and I think both of y'all definitely deserve it, man.
Definitely,
it's
dope.
I
got the voices, man, for real,
definitely.
Most definitely, and you got the live with Marlon and Chief popping,
man,
making more moves,
man.
Yeah, we just started. We just partnered with V Live.
Word.
So, Monday nights. It's already Monday nights, but we're gonna move it over to V Live on Monday instead of having our guests at the studio.
Yeah.
And play their music. They'll perform their songs.
Dope.
And be interviewed, kind of like a hood American bandstand.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's gonna be bananas.
I know.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I was like, wow. I said, y'all gonna have the strippers out when this is going on.
So we're gonna do it like that and see what happens. So it's gonna be V Live with Marlon and Chief.
That's dope.
Work it like that and get some bread.
Is the kitchen gonna be open?
Well, what we doing? It's not gonna be a kitchen. We're gonna have different people that cater and sell their food on Facebook. We're gonna have a different one come every Monday and sell their food. Like one night we'll have Crush. One night we might have the chicken and waffles truck in the park. You know what I mean? And we just get different people that have their own businesses and incorporate them so they can make money as well.
Right.
Like the artists that's on our show, like now, if we in a club environment, you want to make money.
Yeah.
You got artists. I'm not gonna pay you. Pay yourself. I'll give you 20 tickets. You sell them for whatever you want to sell them at. It. Put the money in your pocket. I'm getting my money from how I'm getting my money.
Word.
Bring your people.
I like that. I like that.
That's how we're
That's
gonna work
dope,
it out.
man.
Most definitely. That's
dope
right there.
Hard working, man. You're a hard working dude, man. I don't know how you do it. You got your 9 to 5. You got 4 or 5 different. You got your Marlon and Chief. You on the radio, man. I mean, I don't know how you do it, man. But man, you a hard working guy, man.
I can't go to that.
We in relationships.
It's not. I mean, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be like it's gonna be regular.
Right.
You know you can't bring your wifey to no damn strip club. Nah, man.
No.
Nigga, as soon as I ain't gonna lie. Okay, come you shut up.
The only reason he doesn't want me to go again
because you took over.
Last time I took over the stripper. She
did
did a good job.
Can I get a lap dance? I mean, you taking them all yourself.
I'm about to get one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm giving her 5s and stuff.
See, that's what I don't like.
Right.
Because there was a time when you went to the strip club after your job just to unwind.
Word.
You want to get a drink, listen to some music, or watch some sports.
Right.
And see a nice queen doing her thing.
Yeah.
An entrepreneurial queen.
I'm waiting for it to go there. How do you
call her entrepreneur?
You talking about somewhere with it. Go ahead.
Y'all know she just trying to pay them student loans off.
Yeah. I want to help with that. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you used to be able to go to the strip club, you used to be able to tell the stripper like anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you could tell me like, yo, I'm an astronaut. and they'll be like, yeah, you an astronaut, baby.
Right. Get this dance before you go out to play tomorrow.
Now you can't tell a stripper shit.
Nah, man, you got
to know everything. They go to community college.
You got to be honest with them.
Our strippers was dropouts. These new strippers went to community college. They got some behind them and something else going on with them.
Wow.
And
The next generation gonna have 2-year college behind them.
Yeah.
And they have a master behind them. And her name is Megan Thee Stallion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as they
giving them the blueprint.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Right. Definitely, man. That's what they're doing.
Huh?
Cardi? Nah, Cardi too much money.
I wouldn't even want a daughter nowadays, man.
I don't know, man.
It's scary, man.
I'm scared, man.
Cardi came from a TV show, So she had a
she was popping before that.
A personality before she got to music. So her following came from love and hip hop to hip hop.
Right.
She can't rap like that.
No.
If she get on the right shit, she sound good. But Megan Thee Stallion, when I first heard her, I was like, damn, she sound like Pimp C or you know. I'm like, when I hear her, I'll be hearing.
She go definitely hard. She go definitely hard.
I think Cardi should do stand up. She's funny as shit.
She is.
So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, man. Y'all 98.3. You know, Ground Zero. Are y'all trying to break that mold with Arizona hip hop and the radio station? You know the tension that's going on, that's been going on for a while. Are y'all gonna be the peacemakers with this right here? Look at
Tone, a peacemaker.
Well, listen, Tone, go ahead. Tone, hey, Tone, the city love to hate you, man. First they love you, then they hate you.
Right, you don't know.
They love you, they hate you, and they love you again, man.
I don't know. I think I know what it is.
We all know what it is.
I have no idea. I don't know. I mean,
they been hating on Tone for like 15, 20 years.
I don't know.
I think it's because Tone. See, me and Tone, we kind of had the same path. And Tone started with music, and I started with music. A lot of people don't know I was rapping at first.
Wow.
I used to rap about funny stuff, and my heart wasn't really in it. So I was
right.
But Tone come from that background. So if Tone say something about music, he's a hater.
Word.
I come from a comedy background.
Right.
If I say something about rappers, it's funny.
Right.
Marlon just being funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? They ain't taking me serious.
Right.
But I think that's why he kind of get it. He's from that background, so he don't get the same. I don't get the backlash he get.
Right.
But he coming from that world.
The dude doesn't sugarcoat shit. That's the main thing, man.
And I sugarcoat my shit.
A lot of people sugarcoat shit and just say shit's hot, man.
Yeah.
Phoenix has a problem of just saying shit's hot.
Yeah.
Nigga, we take shit and we put lipstick on it and you like that shit's hot, nigga. That's how we do shit here.
It's hot weirdo.
That's how we do it. That's my boy. That's my boy. He hot. That's how we do it.
Right.
And these niggas suck. And this nigga be the first motherfucker to say, hey, the niggas is trash.
Yeah.
And he be the motherfucker
but he get attacked like heavy. They be coming out packs on Tone.
Right. Because they want to be the motherfucker that he listed as raw. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the Jeremy Robinsons, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they can't be those cats. So what's the first thing you do?
Is Tone a gatekeeper?
No.
He's definitely one of them. Unfortunately,
I always tell. I put this out on my Facebook. I put this out on Instagram. I would say
you are.
You are, man.
I can't do nothing for your rap career.
Well, you can't do nothing.
You can destroy it though.
What you say with your words, people listen to what you say. They may not like it. They may not share the shit, but people see it. You have too many fucking friends. And people that dislike you to not see what you're doing.
Definitely.
So that creates a gatekeeper mode with you because what you say matters.
The influence.
And it affects people and they get in their feelings. That's gatekeeper, nigga. You gotta keep.
Hell yeah, man.
But man. Can you like everybody, if you follow social media, like there's never a time where I blatantly say, oh nigga, your music is trash.
Right. No.
Ever. I've never.
You just
I don't ever be disrespectful. I don't talk about people mamas. I don't talk about people kids.
Definitely.
I
don't say nothing. I can say, like Vic Jr. I don't know if everybody know Vic Jr. He has a funny meme where he's like looking crazy.
Right.
And I said something about tickets. I was joking. Like I'm just laughing.
Right.
Niggas went crazy. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, my girl told me I was a troll. Like she punked me. She was like, "Nigga, you
a troll. You a troll, Tom. Go ahead."
I was like, "No, I'm not a troll." She was like, "Nigga, you a troll." I was like, "Shit." If I look at it, I'll be like, "Yeah, I do kind of post shit and then leave."
Right.
And wait for it. You in the back, like, "What's up?"
Even doing. So don't be in the disappear.
I heard your comments later. Hey, what's up, y'all? I forgot I posted this shit.
Man.
Yeah. That's funny, man. You be having nine for years, man.
Mega troll.
Don't a troll, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
But he a legend though, right? Pay your legends,
troll,
man.
Pay your legends. Pay your legends. But I
Legendary.
don't know, as far as like the radio and hip hop, like I really don't see that there's like a beef because we've had just since Marlon been on the radio, we had 20 artists,
Right.
and they're all Arizona hip hop artists.
Right.
Oh, since then, yeah.
Just since he's been on the show.
Man, your impact heavy, man.
Well, people see what they want to see, man.
Yeah.
They see mixtape hands.
Yeah.
That's what they see. You know, they see the things that you are known for and seeing. They don't see those other things of the people that you do put up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jeremy Robinson, like I said, you put these people up, but some people don't get put up on those pedestals and they get hurt. Like the hip hop festival, I know you get you guys go back and forth. You know what I'm saying on that. So
I think a lot of it come into play where I think artists just expect too much. Yeah, and they expect for you to now that I'm working with the radio and I see how it is between both sides because I'm coming from the other side. I think artists expect for you just because they're Arizona artists or you Arizona station where you're supposed to put us on. It don't work like that. Right? I'm not gonna walk into a hospital and fill out an application to be a doctor if I don't know what I'm doing. Right. Artists need to start taking themselves more serious. Right. We can invite an artist on. You don't even got radio edited music, but you want to be a musician. Like artists have to take themselves more serious, and people will start taking you more serious. I'm not gonna fuck with you just because you from Arizona and I'm from Arizona. Right. It don't work. Like, what are you doing for yourself? Like, what is it gonna do for us? We're bringing you on, and what are we going to be able to do for you for bringing you on? Right. That's the kind of relationship we try to have with people, and a lot of artists don't realize that shit, and that's why they're in the situation.
I just think it's very dope that people from the scene are now on those platforms. Yeah, y'all actually know what's going on, right, and all that stuff. Most definitely,
it's important.
Yeah. Well, man, you're killing the comedy game too, man. I see you got more shows going on.
Man, it's
hardest working man in the business.
Heavy.
Trying to just do it. I mean, I'm just one way or another. I'm just trying to do it.
You got all the jobs.
Best tour you could have if you lost in the wilderness is a damn Swiss Army knife. Right. It's just resources. You gotta have resources. You gotta have more than one hustle. That's how you stay above water.
Hustle, man.
Most definitely. I know that's getting nominated for the awards over there at AZMT.
Yeah, I told him I'm taking them all too.
Taking them all. Which ones you nominated for?
Comedian of the year, host of the year, radio personality of the year.
Oh, okay, we'll see. Man, I want some radio personality too. I got some. I got a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think we didn't get nominated.
Nah, we too early in the game. We too early right now. Next year. Now let's talk to Tone. I'll let it for it. Go ahead.
I don't know who threw that event. Mason made.
They used to throw an event, but it's AZMT now.
Salute AZMT. But like, I don't like I love the award show, but it seems like a certain group that never gets nominated for those awards. Like I mean, I've done my hosting thing. Me and Marlon, we been in the hosting circle for like years. If he had an event, if I didn't have an event, he had an event. Either way, me and this nigga was getting paid. Right. We weren't like local rappers. Like we was actually getting paid for our craft. But like we never nominated. Like I'm never nominated.
It's because they don't like you.
Like
you know that.
That's crazy.
Don't know that.
It's a popularity contest.
I don't know.
Well, hold on, wait. Is it?
But you know that though.
Yeah, I know.
But it's a situation where it becomes a popularity contest.
Yeah. Right, but from what I understand, is based on people can put themselves in that category and people just voting, right? So it's not just
it's not off. It's motherfuckers in a category with me that like if I don't win fucking award, like I'm gonna be pissed. Like this motherfucker ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I understand what it is.
But the categories are created by them, though. They create the category.
They create the category, but people can insert themselves in that category. They can. So that's from what I understand. So
okay.
Do they? I don't know. I'm not part of AMZ. I don't know the process. Do they put in consideration the work that y'all put in, the people that actually put in that work? Do they actually?
I don't really know what the process is. I couldn't really answer.
Because I do believe that Tom been skipped on some awards. You know what I'm saying?
With AZMT, definitely.
I think you've been skipped on some awards. You know what I'm saying?
Do you take that personally? Nah, I mean, I don't have like a sense of entitlement, like, I'm supposed to be nominated. But I'm like, come on, man, let's be real. Like,
right.
A nigga host of the year, you host Lil Wayne, Keith Sweat, all in the same motherfucking year.
Right. Yeah.
And then you're like, come on, man. Like, it has to be something. It has to be something.
Definitely.
And like with Marlon, he deserves his nomination.
Right.
I'm not saying nobody else in that category because I don't know the history of nobody else.
Right.
But
I'll never win. I get nominated all the time. I never won host of the year once.
You never won?
Cali Boy.
Oh, Cali Boy. Yeah.
Cali Boy, nice.
Oh,
yeah. When that nigga started sea walking one time, I was like, I can't do shit with that.
Yeah, bro, I can't do that. It's compact, nigga. Little dancer.
Cali boy, nice.
Yeah, I'm over in there. I'm not really. I entertain the crowd. I think why people book me to host shows. I'm not a host. I'm an entertainer.
Right.
I'm out there doing comedy and just.
But it's not
playing
easy
with
though.
people. Yeah, I mean it's not.
That shit's
really
not easy, man. You're a fucking professional, man.
A lot of hosts as entertainers though, like Jamie Foxx or like Chris Rock, anybody.
Right.
Yeah. Like entertainers, but like solid ass entertainers like yourself. So that's just it.
No, it's not. I'm just, I don't really consider myself a host. Right. That's not really that's Tone lane. Like Tone is a fucking host.
Right.
Tone go out there, talk to the crowd. He can bring energy out of motherfuckers, and he do shit like that. I go out there and just be funny.
Right. Yeah.
But motherfuckers be fucking with me, and I know how to talk and manipulate my voice on the microphone and do different shit. But I'm just an entertainer.
Wow. You don't. That's
Tone.
Both. Yeah, I seen Tone Celebrity Theater. You rocking it, man. You rocking it.
Yeah, man.
But the thing is, like, the host don't need to be beefing either.
Right.
Specifically the host. Yeah. Because there was a point in time I'm like, nigga, we not rappers.
There was. I remember that time.
I do remember. Like, nigga, why we beefing?
Yeah.
Every single one of the hosts are getting paid.
Comedians beefing, rappers beefing.
Yeah, I remember that era. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm like, in like Arizona, it's like 3 scenes out here, which is like trash. Yeah. It's like 3 scenes. It's the scene. It's the scene that comes up to power. Then there's a scene that don't come up to power.
Yeah.
And there's some other like the young scene. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I like the young artists.
Yeah.
I like the youth energy. Like most older people, they hate on them. No, I want to connect with them young niggas.
Word.
Because you gotta remember when we was in high school, we was at the lunchroom beating on the table.
Right.
That's them. They just don't. They just didn't grow up listening to MCs.
Yeah.
They grew up listening to singing niggas.
The future is them. Yeah. They are the work. They're how Arizona's gonna make it. Unfortunately, none of these older cats are like they're not gonna make it in that platform. Unfortunately, I mean. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's our era.
I say it all the time.
Older cats ain't teaching them the game.
Right.
Older cats trying to keep it away.
They trying to
from
keep
them.
it.
We're not trying to show y'all how to throw shows, and we're not trying to show y'all how to make money instead of making money with them or off of their young asses. At that, by putting them on shows, off of them, they in competition with them.
Right. Like interns, right? Like
exactly.
No, they still in competition with them, and then they late 30s and. To me, I mean, I no disrespect to none of the rappers in their late 30s, but dog, you just rapping for fun now. Right. And I mean, unless you're making a good salary per year off of rapping, you just rapping for fun. I mean, that's why I quit, because I'm like, dog, I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go to work.
And they pass it on to their little ass.
Help the young motherfuckers, man.
To play devil advocate on that, I think, like, I understand what you're saying, like. If you 30 something plus and you ain't got like a foot in the door, like
like 38,
like foot, like people always say 2 Chainz, like 2 Chainz was old.
He was already signed,
but he had a foot in the door.
Right?
Yeah, he was already in the game.
Well, 2 Chainz was already in the game.
He had signed by He was signed by a label. Dude was just putting him on the shelf.
Yeah,
he had at least a foot in the door.
Right.
But I think now it all depends on, because with this, like with the power of this, Like, you got to think like Pennywise, Penny the Great. Y'all just He's an older rapper,
definitely,
but he's rapping towards his people,
right,
which is the older niggas.
Yeah.
Like if you rapping towards the older people, like say you work at a motherfucking regular job, but I'm making older music and I'm marketing my music to them older people.
Right.
You may see success with a couple streams.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Definitely.
But when you an older nigga and you trying to compete with the skinny jean niggas, that's my problem.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's true.
Stop making that kind of music, nigga. We didn't grow up in that era.
Right.
You got to know your audience.
Definitely.
And that's true. A lot of new rappers are like so high maintenance. Like I don't know nothing about rappers or anything, but I'm like, Dane, who's this? He's like, I have no idea. I don't know. They just think that they own everything and stuff.
Yeah. You don't like the skinny jeans, Steve?
Don't get me started.
What if DanYo bought a pair of skinny jeans?
So what artists you in the scene right now would you think is signed, major or major ready?
I've got like a couple of them.
They're actually ready.
A lot of them I've been meeting on Power. Like what was last week? We had Peru and
Young Weston.
Young Weston and Peru. Like these motherfuckers go.
Right.
Who else was on the show? What was the girl's name that had the show, the song Milk?
Reagan. Panini?
Reagan Panini.
Yes, Reagan Panini.
Yeah. See, they're saying the names. I recognize. Get the names over.
Mercombs.
Yeah. Who you?
See, I don't know. See, I'm gonna keep.
He was on it. Tom was on it.
I'm gonna keep it 100 on the DanYo&Tita podcast because we keep it 100.
Yeah.
Like Gr8. Like Gr8 is my favorite artist.
Right.
Like I love Gr8. I love the way he make music. Like favorite artist.
That new joint's fire.
I put him in a list of people that need to leave.
Okay.
There's a list of people that need to leave Arizona.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he's done everything that he could do here.
Right.
That's facts.
Everything. There's like he didn't hit his ceiling.
His style and his swag is starting to get too big for the local scene.
Yeah.
Like that nigga is really looking like a star right now.
I want to see him
look like a cop.
Well, yeah, he looks like an undercover cop from the South. The way that
man. I want to see him in New York, man. I want to see him in New York.
Somewhere. LA, something.
Yeah.
Plus,
it's kind of even hard for him right now because, like, I told him, I was like, bro, I want you to keep dressing like a Cuban.
Right.
What you talking about, man?
No, I told him. I said, I don't want you to. I want when I see you, I just want to see you dressed like a Cuban. and I don't want you to rap.
You don't want him to rap?
No, I don't like when he rap.
What you want to do?
I like him to do his sing
with the harmony.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Like no, it's not getting wrong. Gr8's a great rapper.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't like when he rap. I mean, not my opinion on me, shit. But I'm saying I don't like when he rap.
You think that is his lane? But
his lane is making that music that grown men are scared to talk about. Yeah. He kind of touch into that kind of like the dark skin.
Right.
That's true because that's true because his new joint with the video.
Yeah. Right.
The new joint with the video is fire to me.
Right.
That one
with the chicken there
with the Snapchat.
Right.
I love that joint, man. I think that's a hit. I'm like, why nobody talking about it? Like, I feel like people need to be talking about those type of hit songs more in the city, man.
They don't think they're going to.
Man, that joint's fire.
I told him like he grew up a lot. He did something on there. A lot of cats wouldn't do. Like a lot of cats wouldn't do a song like that.
No,
a lot of cats wouldn't put themselves out there like that.
You're right.
Damn, man. Who really and truly, man? Who is putting on the artists? These artists like him in shows locally. Like who's putting on shows? I don't know of a show like where he's like headlining and
he's hit his ceiling out here for shows.
Because he did everything.
Like what if I'm saying like if you get one of these big arenas out here, you know what I'm saying?
Do his own shows?
Like big arenas, you know.
See, that takes like I know what you're saying because
like them big shows come
right, like
open up for Chris Brown.
Right.
That
one
takes
of these
him leaving because like Cash Doll.
Yeah.
Cash Doll's from Detroit. She told a story that Drake was like, "Yo, I got my show out there. I got 15 minutes. Open up for me." She's a local Detroit artist.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there ain't an artist like Meek Mill like calling like, "Yo, Gr8, I got 15 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Come rock that."
Okay.
That takes Gr8 being in New York, in Atlanta, in LA,
so he can have the power to be able to put somebody else on in that position.
Right.
I mean, he been on people's shows over there. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe more tours. You think tours?
Yeah, he did. He just did a New Mexico show.
Okay.
That shit was packed.
Fire. There you go.
There's a scene of Arizona hip hop.
Right.
When anybody's successful, you get too successful, they stop talking about
you. We want to talk about the whack motherfuckers.
They stop sharing and stop talking about you. And stop liking your posts and stuff.
Like when Marlon started getting on Deion Cole, throw this nigga on the road with Kevin Hart, his homeboys throw him on the road. So come to the point they're gonna stop talking about him.
Stop hating on him or something.
He getting too big. We got to stop that, man.
Yes, definitely.
Is that the Willie Norpool effect?
Man.
It seems to happen to every artist that comes from Phoenix. Once they leave, we forget about them.
He's so tired.
Once the artists leave, the city forgets about them. It doesn't matter from when the artist went with 50 Cent, from where they went with Ludacris, to it does Master P. To me, it doesn't matter who takes the artist out. As soon as the artists leave, the city just forgets about them, and that seems to be the trend for our
the support stops and all that.
You got to think like when that shit first started with Hot Rod. Hot Rod was on the website called 602street.com. Torres Scott put a post on the website. "Yo, I work with 50 Cent. Send me a demo." Everybody in that fucking chat room hated the fuck out of Taurus. Nigga, you ain't with 50. You ain't shit. Oh, nigga, you faking.
Yeah.
Hot Rod was the only nigga that had, to me, confidence enough to send his demo to Taurus.
Wow.
Send his demo to Taurus. Taurus gave it a 50. 50 playing records. Like, damn, this nigga sound like me. Who is this?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, this Hot Rod. As soon as 50 heard it, flew the nigga out. Everybody.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, the niggas that was hating on Hot Rod then jumped on his dick.
Right.
Pause. Oh, I want to fuck with you. I want to fuck with you. Hot Rod only knew Carnegie, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And
R.I.P.
and Willie.
Yeah.
Took Willie. That situation happened. Hot Rod dropped.
Yeah.
The Mary J. Blige song. You remember that song? Man, he had Mary J. Blige on a Dre beat.
On a Dre beat.
Damn.
Wow.
It was all right, right?
And on 106.
Yeah, it was on 106.
That should tell you how hard it
is hard, man.
Right. Hard to get
if that nigga didn't make it,
right.
That nigga has a Dr. Dre beat certified.
Yeah.
And you have Mary J. Blige on the
song.
And you don't pop.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow, man. It's not guaranteed, man.
It's not guaranteed, yeah, definitely. Especially when you were behind 50 too.
Right. And you got 50 with you. I mean, dude was set up to succeed.
Yeah.
But the city didn't follow. And that's what's weird to get. I don't understand.
Well, yeah, at that point, is it the city or is it?
Fuck yeah, it's the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Your city's supposed to support you, man.
If this dude was from any other city, man, if he was from fucking St. Louis and he did that shit, we would have went crazy. We'd have been at that dude videos.
Everything. Like,
That's true.
I'm from Phoenix. Like, I'm a native.
Right.
I'm from Matthew Henson Project.
Wow.
Like, I think it's a cultural thing.
That's what it
is. I think it's people from everywhere here.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's no black culture here.
Right.
So, like, anywhere else, niggas put each other on.
Right.
If you're in LA, you doing something, niggas will put you on.
Right.
From St. Louis, niggas support. Niggas put Nelly on.
Definitely.
Niggas put Chini on.
Definitely.
Niggas put Ludacris on. Put
So
T.I. on.
Right.
That's the biggest market. So the question is Arizona hip hop scene as big as we think it is? Or is it just small?
We just working.
It's Facebook.
Minuscule as fuck.
It's Facebook, you said?
Yeah. Like we are generally trapped in the Facebook mentality of I'm popping on Facebook, so I'm popping. No. You're not popping until you show and saying, I'm performing at this show.
Yeah.
And I don't need 30 opening acts to help me fill this show.
Right.
Which is basically futuristic.
That's what I was gonna say.
He don't need 30 opening acts.
No, he don't.
He's the show.
Right.
So you tell the nigga, be like, you popping, okay, see your streams. Let me see your show then. Go to your show. And that'll tell it all. That'll tell it all. But we in this mentality of which is called a rat race, and like niggas not thinking like Arizona, you just not in competition with Arizona. There's niggas in LA that's not on.
Right.
There's niggas in New York that's not on.
Right.
Don't preaching, y'all.
That's real.
I like something like this.
There's local New York artists that'll kill to get on Ground Zero Radio.
Right.
Definitely.
There's some nigga that sent me his music from New York. He sound just like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, can I get some play out there? Like, this nigga's from New York. That's not just your only competition.
Right. Yeah. How many people did we see at the hip hop festival that was from Detroit?
Oh, yeah, we interviewed
Jersey, Philly. I mean, they coming from all around to get a chance, man, to rock a stage, man. I mean, it's hard, man. It's not easy, and people are taking chances, flying all across the world just to get a chance to rock a mic, man. So take advantage of your chances that you do get, and be and definitely be humble at the chances that you do.
Most definitely. So it sounds like don't you care about Arizona hip hop? So have you been to an Arizona hip hop festival?
I've never been to Arizona hip hop.
Why is that? Why is that?
Well, this past one, I could have
came. It would have been, bro. It would have been lit. Like niggas would have been.
Yeah, they would have been all on you, man.
You don't agree with the platform, or do you not agree with the?
No, I love what Justice doing. Like I like that's huge. Like I'm gonna tell you a story. When Trap House died, rest in peace.
Right. Rest in peace.
I was hosting a show at the Monarch.
Yeah.
Justice was doing shows upstairs. Upstairs? No, it was a weekend before Trap House died.
Oh god.
It was before Trap Day. No, yeah, it's before Trap Day.
Before Trap Day?
Before Trap Day up there. And I saw Justice. I was like, look, bro. I was like, the internet shit is the internet. I was like, I don't hate you. Me and you don't even have no beef. Like, me and you don't even know each other over a bowl of grits.
Yeah.
I was like, what you do with this shit, you do this shit to feed your family.
Right.
I can never knock a nigga for doing something that puts money in his pocket. I was like, when I'm online, like I don't look at myself as two-tone superstar. I'm just a regular nigga that's funny. So when I see an opportunity to joke, I try to keep it in not disrespectful taste, but it was funny.
Right.
And then I was like, I respect what you're doing. Do your thing. We pieced it up.
Yeah.
Like me and Justice pieced it up. So when I post that joke, and then I kind of felt like he was kind of clout chasing this last time with the billboard shit.
The billboard.
I didn't even react to it.
Yeah.
Like if you
I know she didn't react to it.
If you don't react to it, the shit's dead. Like I'm the only one that can breathe energy into that. I was like, nah, it's cool. Like we pieced it up already. It's kind of fake for me and you to be going back and forth,
right? Just
for you to sell tickets to your show. So I was like, nah. But I don't know. I've never like. Well, I mean, I didn't want to go now because there's a problem with the station and the festival.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I gotta show some sense of like loyalty to that situation. I don't want to be going in there. Like, they need to piece that up before it's like
you can go on. Yeah.
Do you feel that they have a ground to stand on with the beef that they keep bringing with the station, or do you think it's just something that they're doing to get the crowd to come to their shows or to pay attention to what they have going on? Do you think it's a little clout chasing in that situation?
Really. To me, it don't make no sense because, like, Power has supported hip hop for mad years, even before me and this nigga got on the show.
Right.
There's been local artists up there.
Right.
It seems like certain artists couldn't go up there, so they kind of switched the narrative that Power doesn't care about Arizona hip hop.
Right.
And I'm like, the beat don't play y'all niggas in the daytime.
No.
Right.
So if Power don't play y'all today, like, so y'all got the problem with the beat?
Yeah.
Niggas be loving to go to the beat locker.
Right.
Shout out Poke and Marvel.
Right.
Yeah. My guys.
Yeah, shout out them. Salute to them. I'm like, why is the narrative over here? Oh, they don't fuck with Arizona hip hop.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Y'all both have the same type shows where you play local music. So right. I don't understand the situation, and neither one of them are doing going out of their way to do anything big locally. You have to make it, man, and people have to understand that, man. If you're not making noise locally, the radio station is not going to go out its way to put you on at 5 o'clock.
There's levels to it. There's levels to it,
man. This is a bureaucracy, man. Radio stations are built to make money. They're not trying to make friends in this damn game, and it's a business. And the lists are put out before these motherfucking DJs even know what the fuck's going on. So they can't really do anything about
don't
that.
Nobody go to your shows. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you on the radio.
On the radio, right?
I'm gonna talk to you if ain't nobody gonna listen.
Right.
I'm gonna bring you on the show for.
Right.
The radio
just to play your music, and ain't nobody listening to it.
Right.
People tune in the radio at certain times because of certain things that's going on.
Right.
Bring the right people on, you get the right ears, you had the right listeners.
Most definitely.
Like you look at it like Arizona. Arizona is a big market.
It's huge.
Fifth largest market.
Yeah.
But we're a pop market.
Yeah.
And country.
And country.
Country's crazy, yeah.
So the radio looks at it like this. When you're driving in the car, the radio says, how can I keep you listening to my station long enough so you can listen to this fucking law commercial?
Yeah. That's what they're trying to get to make their money. Right.
Commercial.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So they say, okay, what song could keep the listener's attention? Drake.
Right.
People love Drake.
Definitely.
If you hear a Drake song 3 times an hour, you're probably going to keep listening.
Definitely.
Now, if you play MC Mixtape Hands from Levine.
I gotta be from Levine. I live in a nice motherfucker.
That's that Harkins.
Motherfuckers gonna go to Levine and be like, I thought it was gonna be so bad here.
That's that chemistry right there. There you go.
East St. Louis.
Meanwhile in Levine.
Y'all gonna fuck that Harkins up too.
Tear that motherfucker up. You ever been to the Peter Piper? That motherfucker ran down. No, let me stop. I love my community.
But fuck was I saying? Yeah, so they're not like the listener here, MC Mixtape Hands will be like, nah, me change the station. Let me go, what the beat talking about? Oh, what 104 talking about? You want to change it. There's only a select few that make that Arizona pop music and be like, okay, this goes in the mix. Because I asked like a gangster rapper, when on the radio in the daytime, you have to be able to fit between Post Malone, Bad Baby, and Drake. Where the fuck does your music fit in between that? You're talking about shoot niggas.
I think that Cecilia Collins was the only one that kind of got into that.
Made a record like that.
No, he got a lot of play, man.
He played on the radio. J-Rob new record could be played on
definitely.
Why do you? I mean, that's what I don't understand. The dynamics of those things. Like, why does Sincerely Collins get this play, but then Jeremy Robinson doesn't get the play? And Sincerely got a lot of good play during the daytime also.
Sincere had a real manager.
Yeah, when you got it takes
management, representation.
Yeah.
Somebody to know how to go down and talk to the radio station and get them to play your music and take a lot of stuff, man.
Presentation and all that stuff. Yeah.
And I always tell people, like New York, Nicki Minaj couldn't get radio play in New York. French Montana couldn't get played in New York.
And they was running with Finney. Yeah, Finney couldn't get them. No, they went
to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gucci Man, the plug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I'll play you. Get played on Atlanta radio. Then New York was like, oh no, you need that. Same thing with Arizona. Take your ass to LA. They bumping you out there. Arizona, like no.
Oh, you dope.
Yeah, Finney couldn't get Nicki get no play in New York.
Look at our artists that people don't even talk about that sign. Kiana Lede. R&B girl from the South Side, South Phoenix.
Yeah. No, don't you? No, you. No, they be hating on it. But
Is she from South Side?
South Phoenix.
Okay.
They straight hate on
some people think she wasn't from the South Side.
He lying, dog. He making that shit up.
She left. She left. Went to LA.
Yeah,
she won the BET Awards. All that.
Yeah, man.
Now we playing her.
Right.
There's a nigga named Sob Story who got a cold ass song with Wiz about to drop. He's from the South Phoenix. He left here. Money Making Mitch. He left here, hooked up with YG.
Futuristic left.
You have this. Arizona is not Arizona. In my opinion, if you're a Mexican artist and you can take that Bad Bunny lane, you can pop out here.
Yeah. I believe that for sure.
Definitely. If you're Mexican and you make popular music, I believe you
the
can.
Demographics work out more.
But a black person, respectfully,
no. Because there's no promoters
there's
no promoters that's doing that.
We've only had pop artists make it in the music industry out here. That's only kind of artists that have come from out here, pop artists.
Yeah. So, Marlon the Gr8, man, what's your inbox looking like now, man? Since you got a
crazy. I'm telling this thing here, like, I gotta talk to somebody else. They be like, man, I already tried to holler at Two-Tone. I'll be like, man,
I want to ask you, like. Because like you said, you were on the other side.
Yeah.
On the other side. And you come into power, that kind of like bridges that gap. Like now has it taken you into like
I'm like in between a rock and a hard place.
How is it now? Because I know like I seen on a couple of your posts, I seen that pressure. So I used to get that pressure. OG niggas
like don't change up, man. Don't switch up on us.
Right.
No, it's I think honestly, I think I could be like that link.
You think you be that link?
I think I could be that bridge between the local scene and then FM radio, just because so many people fuck with me and just from hosting shows and doing my podcast.
Right.
Like that Saturday night at the hip hop, like I could get all them artists to do one show right now. They'll just do it off the strength of fucking with me. Like
most definitely.
I think it's just the attention that I bring to the situation that where that's all we try to do, man. If you listen to Ground Zero, we try to have the most entertaining show, the best music. If it's all local when we have guests. Yeah. Unless we play an industry music, like tomorrow we probably go through Fabulous album and the game album tomorrow. We probably play all that all night and then play the local artists when we interview them. But other than that, man, we just try to bring attention in a positive way. That's all I could do.
Definitely,
just ease the situation. And but the tension is, I didn't feel it until I was like at the hip hop festival. It was my first time being on Power. And then being out in the public like that, and having like artists and different people like on me and saying different stuff to me, I was like, oh, okay, this is for real. Yeah, like this is real.
They were trying to check you. Or...
No, they weren't trying to. They weren't trying to check me. No, they weren't trying to check me. Like for instance, John Blaze came up to me and he was like, "Man, it's not you." And I'm and I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, so it's just like, it's just like,
shout out to Blaze,
shout out Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Seeing when we was doing the interviews, you see how the motherfuckers was they want to get interviewed.
Yeah,
man.
they want to get.
You know what I'm saying? I was an MC, so I know how fucking hungry and people just want it, man, and people just go after it. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. It's like going up to a 10 and being turned down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they see Marlon and Tone as 10s. They gonna take their chance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's what people do. They take their chance and they get upset. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? When she be like, nah, I already got a man, or nah, your music suck, or you know what I'm saying? So that's how I think musicians take it, and they just hungry, man. But you gotta temper your expectations, MCs. Especially if your music is on a CD in 2020.
It's different. When cats out here with their CDs, like, man, ain't nobody got no CD player.
Put that
like
shit on the USB drive. I don't know what to tell you.
I seen a dude.
So what, they gonna be handing out USB drives?
Hey, that's what you do.
I went to a festival in California.
For real.
Slinging drives.
I went to a festival in California and dude had lanyards.
Yeah, there you go.
Stuff on the lanyards.
There
and
you
a
go.
plastic thing created, and he had a scan thing on there. You scan it with your phone, and you get.
And you can bring it. There you go.
It was like a car, a laminated business card with a scanner thing. And you scanned it and got
it's the 21st century.
And you was wearing them around. It was like his press passes with a scanner thing. Media shit.
That's moves. That's moves.
I was even doing digital download cards. I was doing digital download cards. You can get my shit with digital download.
Like if somebody gave me something like that, I would accept it more.
Right.
I'll probably sit it down somewhere. I plug my phone up.
It's over. And I went to Vegas last year. Niggas handed me CDs.
Like, get your shit on iTunes.
Cars don't even come with CDs no more. It's over, bro.
Yeah, we gotta find it. We gotta find new outlets and new moves to do
Cars
that.
come with Bluetooth.
You know,
Yeah, you got to be USB hands or something, man.
But you know what? It's good. It's that, and it's in it's merch.
For real,
you gotta get
the merch.
game up.
Your swag got to be raw, man.
So, Marlon, man, what your comedy career is you think being on Power is gonna boost it up more because you're already popping?
I mean, it'll boost it up. I feel like it'll boost it up.
More fans.
More people will start to come out to see me.
Yeah.
If people hear me on the radio that don't know me, and we laughing all the time in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, hey, he do comedy. I'm gonna go out and they look at your social media, and that's how you get people to follow you, man. Just being
Mr. Come Get This Funny, man.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely. I like
when's your next big show you have coming up?
Man, December. I don't know. I'll probably be at the Bench Bar at least, but I got hosting the adult prom.
Oh, you gonna do that?
Yeah,
we'll be there, man.
I'm doing adult prom this year. Me and
the Valentine's edition.
Oh, okay.
We'll back up.
Out there doing.
Me and Tita was drunk last time.
Doing
I ain't gonna.
When y'all drop that vlog,
Me and Tita was gone. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. I don't know. But I was.
It was mainly you.
Oh, I know that. Me and Tita was in the. People started surrounding us, and we was jigging. You know what I'm saying?
I got a comedy show with Clay Perkins.
Okay.
T. King's be coming up with Joe Torre. That'll be.
That's dope. That's dope.
Damn, Joe Torre, St. Louis in the house.
I'm like focusing on it.
You on that? That's fire, man. I'm gonna give you that again. All that.
Just following wherever he goes.
Right.
They just bought that. I didn't know they were gonna come.
He said he was married, though. I heard that. So
yeah,
right.
I'm just for glancing.
No, it's good. I used to DJ. Like I come from that world.
Oh, where?
I was
Okay.
a DJ
this
at a
dude
strip
did it
club
all,
before.
man.
Yeah, but I'm 37, so like I was a DJ at a strip club before.
But that
I started rap. Then I started rapping. Then I started hosting shows. Then I started doing stand-up.
Wow.
How'd you even get step in the comedy world?
Man, I used to host shows, and then I would just be funny all the time. I had met my manager, Megadon.
Okay,
I had signed with Megadon Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hosting a DJ Quick show, and he seen me hosting, and then he booked me to host all his shows.
Oh, word.
Wow.
And he was like, what we gonna do? I was like, what you mean? He was like, people say you're funny. Let's try stand up. I ain't do an open mic. Like we rented out Club Red. Like my first show, he rented out Club Red. I did drama all 4 years in high school.
Oh, okay.
I write plays.
Damn.
Yeah.
So my first set, I wrote it like a damn play.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. That's dope.
And it was in my phone.
That's
So I used to walk around and read this shit like all day.
Memorizing
the
Yeah.
lines. So like my first ever comedy set was 45 minutes.
Wow.
What? For a new
And
first
it was
one?
my first show. I never did an open mic. My open mic was hosting concerts. Fucking with the crowd, making fun of somebody, telling jokes.
So that's like a prep.
That's how I was seeing what worked and what didn't work. And I incorporated a lot of shit into comedy.
Oh.
We had who do we have here that said Marlon was the person that they look up to?
Blood Cuz.
Yeah, Blood Cuz. Yeah.
And Chris and Blood Cuz and Chris Moses.
And Chris Moses.
Everybody mentions your name.
Yeah, both of them mentioned your name and said how you
Chris
do.
Mosley, very funny comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard working himself. Very professional.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like he's very professional.
About his business.
And J Mac J Mac was the first comedian like internet sensation person I met in person.
Yeah.
Like at Stand Up Live. I told him the first time I met you, I was like a little bitch. I was like, what's blood, cuz? Saying all the nigga jokes and shit.
Yeah.
It's like CK1 niggas my nigga. I was saying all this nigga jokes to himself.
Yeah.
And then he always put money in my pocket.
Oh,
Like,
word?
when he can't make a show, he called me.
Damn,
So
shout out to
he tell
that
me
man
to
for
show
that.
up. You want everything they was gonna give me, I'll get whatever you're getting paid. I want the same chicken wing basket. Like, take care of them. So
Yeah.
that's always been my guy.
Have you ever bombed?
People haven't laughed.
Oh,
But I take every opportunity as a lesson on stage. I mean, if I don't get as many laughs as I expect, the next time I go on, I'm gonna work harder.
Oh,
Or I'm gonna sharpen my pen a little bit. No, I ain't never been booed off the stage.
Well, he said I ain't never
I've
been.
had some disrespectful motherfuckers in the audience, but I ain't never got booed off the stage before.
You made anybody cry?
No.
You ain't been anybody cry?
I've had people come up to me after shows that I wouldn't expect, tell me like, "Man, you're funny. Like, you know, you keep doing it, or you was the funniest one here, or shit like that. That kind of shit keep it going."
Do you still do the plays when you do your jokes, or do you just freestyle your jokes now?
I write, but I don't write for myself no more. I make more money writing for other comedians than I do performing.
Holy shit, man.
So for myself, I just tell like real life shit.
Jay-Z of comedy, huh?
I tell shit that I'm going through, real life situations. If something happened on the news, I incorporate it into my stand-up.
That's dope.
Something happened on Facebook or something, I incorporate shit.
Damn.
People relate to you. If you make people relate to you, they'll remember you, and that's how I got most of my following, man. Just being relatable.
That's real.
Yeah, that is real.
I missed the Facebook days when Trap House and Marlon and everybody clowning. You know what I'm saying?
We used to have roast battles.
Yeah, I miss those days, man. Those are dope. Rest in peace, Trap House, man. You already know. Let's get to this point in the interview, man. We're gonna do top 5 real quick. You know what I mean? We're gonna do top 5. All right, both of y'all gonna do top 5. We'll see what I gotta think about it though. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
That seems like that's an ongoing question. Top 5 what?
Yeah.
Top 5 what?
Yeah.
Top 5 hecklers.
Let's do your Tone. Let's do your top 5 98.3 personalities.
Ooh. Of all time?
All time?
Let's do all time. Let's do it all time.
Damn.
He said, "Damn,
man."
I'm
gonna keep it
Super Snake.
Do I gotta start from number 1?
No, 5 to number 1.
Super Snake was on Power.
Oh, you don't even.
Look at Super Snake.
Super Snake been on every
Start at number
radio
1.
station.
Start with 5 to 1.
5. Dang, I hate putting numbers.
Now, don't include yourself.
What's his name?
He said, "What's his name?"
Ruben. Ruben? Ruben S?
Ruben was on Power?
Yeah, Ruben S.
Oh, Crazy Kid and Ruben was on 103.
Yeah, Crazy Kid and Ruben.
Crazy Kid and Ruben?
Crazy Kid and Ruben.
They were on Power?
Yeah, they was on Power.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they did go to Power.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they was dope.
4, I got Jesus.
Word. So do Jesus.
Jesus is great personality.
Yeah,
voice.
Great voice.
You hear his
Great
voice. I'm like,
personality.
Yeah, he does a lot over there too.
Yeah.
As soon as we go back on air, he just snapped right into it.
Yeah, man, I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, I seen him when y'all invited us up there. Yeah.
Like I had a different thinking of radio before I got on. I was like, radio is okay. It's like podcasting. Get on the mic, talk. I got the radio. I'm like, oh, this shit real.
It's acting.
Yeah.
This
It's
shit,
a personality.
This shit different.
Yeah.
This shit different. 4 was on Jesus, right?
Yep.
3. 3.
Say her, man. But listen, Midnight Mamacita.
Yes. Yes.
He gotta give you the answer.
Record the tape.
Man, you did.
Tape.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just put your
Used
tape
to be
in.
on the phone talking to your girl where they get it on low in the back, lying and shit.
Yeah, I remember when I first got
2.
Yeah. I think I heard no song.
here. Yeah, she was on.
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
first
she was
got
on.
here.
2. Damn, he did a morning show.
He did a morning show.
He did a morning show.
A lot of people did morning shows.
No,
over
2 Jello.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out my man Jello.
Legend.
The man.
Yeah, that's the man. That's the
He was dropping his own music.
Yeah.
He was like, nigga, I'm rapping.
Right. I'm a star.
They rapping all the commercials. Nigga did all the
He didn't give
commercials.
a fuck what nobody
Hey, dog, he was
said.
the
I'm
man.
doing the same shit.
Like, I run this.
If I was a rapper, I'd be like, no, I'm playing my music.
right.
He was trying to be the Ludacris of Phoenix, man. Ludacris of Phoenix.
Yeah, now he in Atlanta doing this thing.
Yeah, he doing-
Magic.
Yeah,
He's
man.
doing things, man.
Man.
I love J-Tubs.
Yeah,
I went on his show and freestyle.
Oh, where?
Yeah, on the freestyle
I used to
contest.
hate on
he used to do.
J-Tubs 3 too.
I didn't even know him. I was in high
Damn,
school.
I used to hate on that nigga.
Nah, he was the man.
All right. Okay.
That's crazy.
He invited me on. That's all I cared about.
He's invited me on that. Marlon, you know, I see you on your I see you on Facebook with your daughter dancing. So
Man,
I think I want your top 5 dance moves, man.
Dance move
Or dance, or yeah,
or dancers?
or dance. Nah, not dancers. Dances like Soldier Boy and all that.
Shit. Man, I'm from the old school though. Like we
Okay.
used to do the original Running Man. Like if you
Right.
if you at a party, I don't care what song come on. If you can dance, you're gonna do the Running Man.
Okay.
That was
Running Man's
a
definitely
no
on there.
failure right
Yeah.
there. You can do
Running
that,
Man.
you straight.
So Running Man's number 5.
Cabbage Patch is a good one.
Definitely.
Cabbage Patch is a good one.
Oh,
Okay.
he was a good one.
What's that? The Whoa. I'm gonna put the Whoa.
You
on
gonna put
there.
the,
That's gonna
how was
be
that? How that one go?
I can't do that.
Come on, man.
I don't even know
look
that. I
old
don't
and
know
shit. They gonna be
that.
like, he look old in the moment. I don't want to look old. And shit. But
Like the Shiggy did.
number 2, the which one?
Shiggy.
He said the Shiggy.
The Shiggy.
How you do that,
How
John?
you do that,
Show us
John? Let me
something.
It's a Drake song.
It
Right?
just shows how it go,
I
man.
do the shit, man.
No, I'm gonna put it on
The
the
heart.
See, I'm old school, like I say, stepping.
Oh, yeah.
Step.
Yeah.
That's
Chicago style.
no
Man.
R. Kelly.
You can't get no wrong with the step.
And then I'm from the West Coast. I mean, Seawalk. That's
Word.
one of my favorite
Iconic
dance
Yeah.
moves right there. So
All right, that's y'all top 5.
I should have gave him a top 5 local rappers.
Nah, man, I didn't want to put the pressure on them, man. I didn't want to. I mean, if y'all want to do it, y'all put together.
I mean, I don't care. I got personal motherfuckers that's on my phone that I listen to. Everybody like what they like. I mean,
Yeah,
I
man.
support everybody.
I want to put y'all on
But
the spot, but I think that,
Yeah, look, I
that
can tell
both of
you, I can
y'all.
tell you some shit that's on my phone right now of local artists. And
Yeah.
Let's do a collective.
Yeah.
Top 5 together.
Personal or like the top 5?
What you think, Dad? What you doing?
Your top 5 local artists that you like listening to yourself.
Oh shit.
We'll go back and forth.
One for me is J-Rob.
For sure.
J-Rob the Chief.
Definitely.
Off top to
one
me.
for me off top is De La Prime.
So
Mhm.
yeah.
2
Let's do a total of 6, so y'all do 3 each.
J-Rob. Okay, it's gonna be Markel, Delwan.
Yeah. So look.
son.
Wow.
Yep.
He always working.
See what other local artists I got on my phone I'll be listening to. Man, I've been listening to a lot of that Play and Dirty.
Oh yeah.
Play Loco, like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got
Them niggas fire.
Yeah,
that
they are.
album that it bangs.
They
It
do.
go.
They handle their business on
It's
that.
on
That's
some
dope.
musical shit on there, so that's something I've been listening to a lot.
That was my number 3. I don't know. What was my number 3?
I think mine is just what I'm listening to most of right now.
I'm on that Red Coast Grizz. You on that Red Coast?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, right there.
I was gonna say you took mine.
I heard of Red Coast?
Nah, I haven't just.
Oh, you gotta check him out. He's a Native American.
Oh, okay.
Gilbert from out here.
Wow. Snapping, huh?
Snap.
That's dope, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
look
yeah,
them
he
up, man.
go.
Okay.
And you see they listening to these artists.
And
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's dope, man.
what else I got in my phone? My local guys. I've been listening to that Checking Traps.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah, that
Dope.
album. That album.
We was on that early.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah. He
okay.
been doing a lot this year.
We've been doing a lot this year.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Give him a gunshot. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, for another game, kind of.
We're gonna see if y'all ready for this. Can y'all go 5-5 today?
5 for 5?
Yeah.
I know, but
No,
If you-
we doing it together.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you get 3 out of 5 questions correct, we'll donate $50 to your charity of choice.
My cash app.
My cash app.
They're not getting no lifelines, right?
No, they don't. No lifelines today. No lifelines today.
I know we got some of Jesus.
No lifelines.
Oh yeah,
Make us donuts on time.
It's 2 of them. They got they.
Yeah.
They can work it out together.
Yeah, they can work it out together.
She
Hold
said,
on. They said y'all ain't gonna make it.
They talking like that. She just said we can't get
Hey, Nate, what's the beer today?
Here today is the platinum.
The platinum.
He tried to sneak and open it earlier.
Right.
So it was like,
Me and Tita was like, shh.
They're nasty.
we already know you're an actor. I don't know how he drinks that shit.
You like Claw?
Oh, we can drink alcohol?
I never had it.
Never had White Claw?
I forgot your drink.
I
I'm
get
gonna get
that.
your drink. I got it.
No, you
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's too fancy for him, man.
You like
Oh,
White
he
Claw?
done brought a
Nah,
mini
it's not
fireball.
That's too fancy for him.
I was gonna say
Always be prepared.
I was waiting for you to. I was like, I didn't bring. I know you got it on
If I
him.
get a Fireball sponsor, man, that shit would be the worst.
That'd be dope.
Hey, D Miles and them got Hennessy, so
Yeah.
it could happen.
It could.
We
All
actually
right.
working on me and Marlon working on a
Oh, yeah.
chicken sponsor.
We got a
What?
chicken sponsor.
Hold on, man.
We finna
No,
shoot a
first,
commercial for
I'm
it
sorry.
as well.
I'm mad at you, Tom. That was my interview.
gosh.
That was my interview. I had
Thank
in the
you for
works.
that.
You done took my chicken away from me, man. Y'all can get the
Y'all
sponsor.
had it first.
Yeah, we had it first.
We saw your videos like that nigga chewed them
Yeah.
kind of hard.
We gonna get one of them meals on the menu. We gonna get our name after that, so y'all can have the sponsor. But we got our name on the wall.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, he's still coming. He's still coming. He will come.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
be
still
here.
coming.
We'll get him here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salute Harold.
No,
let's
he's
get
a
to
boss.
All right, let's get it going, fellas. All right, question number 1. The Saint Lunatics consist of what members?
Oh, yeah, that was my shit. It's a Midwest thing. Damn, okay. Nelly, Murphy Lee, Ali. I don't know the other.
There you go. That's what I couldn't figure it out either, man.
What was the nigga with the mask name?
Oh, well,
Spud.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Spud's an OG.
There's one more though.
And it's one more.
There's one more.
it's one more.
Spud is part of the group. There's some one.
The nigga with the braids, man. Kiwan.
His name wasn't Kiwan.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't no Kiwan. Yeah,
I told you that was my group, nigga.
Got it, got it.
I'm from the Louis. I ain't know Spud, dude. I was like,
To do with the mask.
That was Spud? The one
No,
with
the mask was he was like a hype man.
He was like their mascot.
That was a hard ass question.
Oh.
All right.
That's a hard question.
yeah, that is so hard.
That was hard.
Yeah. Look, if he can get the answer right within 5 seconds of me asking the question, I don't ask it. I pick the next question.
Okay.
So question 2. Who was the first Memphis rapper to sign a deal with a major label?
Man, that's a tough one, man.
3-6 Mafia?
That's what I would have thought.
Wait,
Me too, yeah.
wait, was it? It had to be them because they was before. A-Ball and JG was from Memphis.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yo
Yeah,
Gotti
that's
from
a
Memphis
group
too.
too,
But it couldn't be Yo
They
Gotti. Yo
discussed
Gotti
it.
won the first.
That's a tough
3-6 is the oldest group.
You said group or artist?
Artist.
So it's one person. It's not
Rapper.
Oh, Memphis?
It ain't Lil Durk.
They're from Chicago.
Oh, okay. What's the other? What's the young? I mean, Dolph. Young Dolph.
No, first artist. Yeah.
Dolph
Dolph
from
said he
Memphis.
was never signed.
He lying.
It
That
gotta
nigga
be.
Dolph had a deal.
It gotta be
He got
3-6. They the oldest.
I would go to 3-6. That's a group though.
Is that your final answer?
Wait, oh, he got a buzzer. That's the button was red, nigga. That's bad. He was hitting the red.
Oh wait.
Now you can't be helping him, Nate. What you doing,
They
man?
get no
I
lifeline.
like it. It ain't no lifelines.
Damn.
I can't remember who come before.
No, he's not a rapper.
Yeah,
Is it rap? It's
Elvis
rap
ain't got no
artist?
bars,
It's a
man.
rapper.
Okay.
I can't remember what rap group was before 3-6, unless some niggas were like solo. Was Juicy J by himself before he was in the group?
His daddy made it.
Crunchy Black. They was.
Country Black was the
They was-
nigga.
he was-
Was Arrested Development?
Did he ever rap?
Arrested Development from
No.
Memphis?
I don't,
Y'all taking too long, man.
Okay.
All right.
They gotta be 3 6 Mafia.
Is that the final answer?
They gotta be.
and
You are wrong.
Oh shit!
The answer is Gangsta P.
It's the Pat, man.
Project Pat.
I gotta hit that, man.
Project Pat was the first.
Project Pat.
Yeah. Artist.
It was in the group.
Project Pat was
Yeah,
signed,
okay,
but he
okay.
was signed first. Then he
See, I
brought
was
in
trying to
3
go
6
through the
Mafia and
members.
all them.
Yeah.
Because it was a whole bunch of them
Mhm.
at that time. But he
Yeah,
was the
Find
first
out
one.
who
They were
the
whole
Arrested
camp.
Development is.
I only think they from
Yeah.
Tennessee. You don't know who Project Pat is?
I gotta find out who
Look.
Arrested
I
Development is.
tried to look at
No,
No,
they don't research.
that's probably the name he went by before he
Yeah.
Before he went by Project Pat.
Okay.
Pat, okay.
All right, y'all. On number 2 or number 3, right?
Number 3.
Y'all 1 for 2.
1 for 2.
1 for 2.
Which of these are what R&B song was dedicated specifically to those who died due to street violence?
R&B?
What R&B song was dedicated specifically
Is
to
that,
those who have died to street violence?
Shit, I don't even remember what you said on this.
No R&B song.
R&B.
I mean, did he?
Oh, I remember this one now.
That's
that
Homeboy,
the
right?
one with
Is it
I
Homeboy?
remember it now.
Homeboy?
Y'all ain't gonna even remember this.
Yeah, I
man.
remember this
You
song,
gotta
I
be
know.
old, man.
Oh.
Old
I was
school.
gonna say I've been missing.
Oh.
No, I thought it was.
No, what was them
No,
niggas?
no,
Was
no.
I ain't never heard that song.
That's Marvin Gaye.
What's going
Marvin
on?
Gaye.
That's
No, wait,
not,
no.
It's not that late.
This song's dedicated to Gangsta Lean.
Gangsta Lean, there you go. Yeah, that's
Oh,
it. That's it.
Gangsta Lean.
Yeah. Come here.
Nigga, why'd you have to go so
TQ?
Yeah.
I don't
I don't remember who they was.
Gangsta Lean?
That's it,
Gangsta
though.
Lean is the answer.
Yeah.
And that
I
Gangsta
thought
Lean.
it was where you going. I thought
No,
it
man,
was.
that
It
Gangsta Lean.
seems
Is that
like
correct?
there's-
Gangsta Lean is correct.
All right.
That shit used to come on the box.
Yeah, man. You don't remember
Who
that?
was it?
I don't remember the name of that group, man. You get that
It was
song.
Marvin Gaye.
It was some nice.
Don't say it was Marvin Gaye.
I remember
Let's
Gangsta
go,
Lean.
Don't singing it.
All right.
Which was Marvin Gaye.
Question 4. What song did Queen Latifah record in the 1980s that celebrated womanhood?
Oh, come on. Y'all gave him the easy one for the 3.
Hey, I thought I had it too.
Who you calling a bitch?
Yeah.
UNITY.
UNITY.
Is that the final answer?
Wait, see?
I got that money.
Wait.
Told you,
Hey,
bro.
Who had the song? Was it the song
DRS.
called Ain't No Bitch?
That's
Who
the
you
same
calling a
record.
bitch?
That's
That
it.
is. That's the same
UNITY?
song. Yeah, that's UNITY.
That's it.
Wait. What was the other song?
No,
called?
look at me.
If that's what you want to go with.
I'm trying to think that she have another
That
one.
motherfucker about to say, meow. You got the buzz or what?
I'm on UNITY.
UNITY.
You are wrong.
What?
The answer is ladies first.
Ladies first.
Oh, shit.
I got it wrong too, man. That's what I was like, man. UNITY. That's too easy,
No,
man.
that wasn't even like I know.
Cardi
Wrong.
even sampled
Just said it in the song, yeah.
Yep.
I wonder how hard the samples are clear.
Oh,
Shit.
crazy.
Like
Keep
Meg.
ain't letting them
She ain't had nobody, yeah. He wasn't getting no.
Damn, how we mess up ladies' sperm?
Well, y'all 2 for 4, man.
We need this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all need this one to get. Y'all need this one to donate this $50 to y'all's favorite charity.
Ooh.
What rapper said this? I'm shifty versus running $150.
That sound like some Nas shit.
Ah, shit, ain't no new nigga said that.
Oh shit, they running the book.
I'm shifty, running
And
the
then
book.
Nas Blazer
I would
50.
Jay said though, I'm shifty, running the book. Yeah, I mean, 50 you said it? I'm 50, running the book.
Book 50. This sound like 50.
They're using these cats are using all rapper voices. I'm figuring out what it's
about.
50.
Running the buck 50. That's a tough one, man. Sound like an East Coast rapper in the
Yeah, it do sound like
I'm
East Coast
shifty
rapper.
running. I don't know.
Come on, man.
It's a
I
East
know it ain't
Coast-
not. You know
It's
it?
a transplant.
Huh?
It's a transplant, if I am mistaken.
A transplant?
Shit,
Word?
I
didn't think it was him.
You would never.
I would never thought. I didn't think it was him.
Yeah, if I knew the bars, I probably would know. I don't know.
Man.
I have no clue.
She
I'm
made
gonna
it
say,
hard on purpose,
yeah, that hard. That last one's hard.
yeah, that's
hard. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Can we give him a hint? No.
Yeah,
Can we get him a hint?
One little ass.
He's only please.
One little.
I'm shit.
Can I get him a hint? Can I give him a hint? Can I give him one?
One hint.
One hint. We'll let him go with one hint.
Probably will. What
It
you
won't,
gonna
because
say?
it's a lot of people that, depending on what you do.
Yeah.
X Factor.
That's 2 hints y'all got.
So it's either DMX or Exhibit.
That he was a transplant, so.
Oh,
Oh, you already know which one of them
is.
Who's a transplant?
I don't know.
I don't even know what that means.
DMX is transplant from New York to Arizona. He moved from New York to Arizona.
Y'all gotta give us the answer, man.
All right.
Come on.
Triple X.
Not
Who?
Triple X.
Go ahead, give him an answer, Tom. $50 on your head.
Damn.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna go DMX.
He said it before you pressed the button.
I said it's Exhibit.
It's
Man, y'all lost,
He's
man.
from Detroit, man.
He can't win them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't from the West.
He was from Detroit.
Yeah, he wasn't from LA. He like Tupac.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from
Right,
Detroit.
y'all.
He is not
played
from
that
this-
LA
He is
real
not from
good.
LA.
He wore that costume good.
Yeah, man. He is not.
We
from
gonna
he's
get
not from
into these quick segments and get it going. Nate the Great, man. Sit the F down.
My turn. Today's Sit the F down is for people who try to push their agenda. Specifically, if you are against interracial dating, just shut the fuck up. Keep it to yourself.
Right.
Nate looking at the camera too.
He like, hold on, wait. Let me go ahead and turn all the way around and talk to the camera for a minute.
It can be a big deal for some people, but
Like a trigger.
it is a trigger. It's irritating. Like don't sit there and tell other black people. If you pro-black, first off, you're not gonna down other black people.
Right.
What they
Right.
like, if they are happy, genuinely happy with somebody else that's so happy it's not black.
Right.
He goes in the camera.
Like it's just weird that people are so consumed with that shit. So if you have an issue with black people dating outside their race, just shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
That shit irritates me.
I agree. And another thing I see with us, and some people might get mad at me for this morning, which I don't give a fuck. We it seems like it's okay for black women.
It's okay for anybody.
Black women are like, hey, I'm dating this white man
I'm
because
gonna give me a white boy.
ain't no good black men no more. They all in jail. They all. But if a black man dates a white woman, he's a sellout.
That's crazy.
I don't get the confusion. I want somebody explain it to me.
So if
Why it's like it's excused for the sister to get him one. Oh, she got him a time. She got him a time because right, they ain't doing that thing. So you know what I'm saying? I
Y'all
don't
done came up with a whole comedy skit over here.
Yeah, I love my Mexican wife. Tita, how you doing?
Hey.
I just also want to reiterate.
Oh, go ahead.
Like, if you have a preference, a racial preference on who you date, you fucking racist.
That's racist.
You fucking racist.
That's
If
real.
Race is the sole factor on why or why not you're dating someone.
That's
The
racist.
sole fucking factor. Fuck you, you racist, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna point it at fuck you, bro. You racist.
You right there. You right.
That's
Look
real.
at him. He's all the
The
vindicate.
sole factor. That's the sole factor, bro. You racist.
No, that's real.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is irritating.
Hey, that's
You
a
think
whole
so-
conversation,
so you
man.
think if racist?
That nigga's racist. If he only likes white women,
How could you be a white Nubian queen?
He said white Nubian
You
queen.
can't have racial preferences without stereotyping all the other races. Like there's nothing you can do.
Well, if you say I only date black women because they are black women, then that's because you only date because racial. You know what I'm saying? I only date because of a race. If your reason you date black women is, hey man, that's all I'm attracted to. That's you.
Why are you
That's different. But if you're only attracted to them because
It's
I
different.
can't be
They
seen
know how
with
to
white
do it.
girls,
It's different than that.
Seasoning, nigga.
hey,
With your stereotypes
That's Lowry's.
that we would apply to white people. Or
Oh.
anybody. No, it's the same shit. No, it's-
I didn't say that they couldn't see. All of them can't.
All right, man.
I
Y'all.
don't know, cause like I don't know. To me, like, dang, I don't get in trouble. No, but I'm saying like it seems to me that like black men, we are not pressed when we see a sister with a white man.
Right.
Generally, I don't think we're pressed at all.
But why do women so pressed when they see y'all with a white woman?
They feel like they lost another one.
But they don't want the nigga. That's the thing that kills me. Like,
they done passed him up like 7 times.
Right. That's what I don't get. Then he get a white girl, and then they got something to say. I just don't get it. Give me some, or don't say nothing. That's just right.
That's weird. The basketball player, you dropped the story, Daniel, about Patrick Patterson.
Oh yeah.
And he called the black woman bulldogs. Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, niggas need to stop caring about Patrick Patterson. Who is this nigga?
He's not a superstar at all.
Nigga, that's fake outrage.
I got cussed out because I was like,
He's not on nobody's radar.
I didn't see where he said all black women are bulldogs. I just didn't see that. I know he was talking about a certain person, and there was like,
I think he was talking about how aggressive the woman was and how her personality was. I think he called her a bulldog.
Right,
in the sense that
right.
She was aggressive. I didn't think he was saying like
she looks like a bulldog.
Yeah, I think he was talking about her demeanor and how she carried herself. She's a bulldog. That's
a lot of black women are aggressive.
Yeah, a lot of black women are bulldogs.
Hey,
we gotta cut that part out.
Hey,
coming from a black woman. Y'all too aggressive.
You gonna go to word on the street news?
Is there a marker?
We go to word on the street news real quick, y'all.
You don't want to get beat up.
I don't know. Like black women are the most like disrespected.
Definitely.
Women.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The most disrespected women. Period. I love black women. My girls half black and half Mexican. I love all women. You know what I'm saying? I love all women. To me, it's not about like a preference. I've never been
attracted to women.
So I got a question. Do you prefer her to cook Mexican food or soul food?
What half do you like to see?
Her Mexican food is like amazing. I'm telling you a story. When I first started talking to my girl, I didn't know that she was Mexican. So I was like, okay, first time I kicked it with her. This is bad, but I grabbed her hair.
Oh Lord.
No, it wasn't nothing like that.
It didn't come off. You were surprised, like this ain't no wig.
I was respectfully, I thought I was gonna feel some Irish embroidery up under there, and then nothing came off. I was like, oh shit, this your real hair? I'm like, I'm ignorant as a motherfucker. She was like, yeah, this is all my hair. I was like, oh shit. So her family is having a wedding. Never met her family, having a wedding. So like, we need to go to the wedding or whatever. I'm like, cool. I'm about to go in there. I'm thinking it's about to be like a nigga wedding. I walk in there, all Hispanics.
Wow.
100% Hispanic. Like she was raised purely by her Hispanic
side.
That's crazy.
Her daddy black. She was raised. I was like, what? It was like a culture shock to me because I did not expect that.
Wow.
So now being around her family, it's all like Hispanic and Mexican.
That's dope.
And like she's like a full Mexican, but she appreciates her black side. She don't run away from black. She represents both sides of her culture.
Yeah, that's dope.
Which was fire. But I tell my kids and I tell my son, I was like, it don't matter what color they are.
No.
If you like her, you like her.
Exactly.
Word.
You don't have to worry about daddy saying if you can't use your comb, don't bring her home.
Right.
Our mother told us don't bring no
Right.
Yeah, my mom told me don't mess
straight
with no white
racism.
girl. Like,
Straight
racism. Bad.
That's crazy because my OG, she told me don't ever bring a white boy home.
Yeah.
But your mama is
It's
black.
white.
She's white, but she wants to be black, and she take a lot of black dick.
Oh my goodness.
That's true. That's true.
We gotta go.
That usually change their mind state. You know what I'm saying?
We have to start a word on the street news.
We can start it up. I'm just saying.
to
Once
keep
they
it real
go
with
black,
you-
they are black. You know what I'm saying? They for real. Be black.
Just hit the whole marker.
Not gonna lie, to be honest with you.
You got Tita's virgin ears over here.
My bad.
To be honest with you, like I never personally tried to date a white woman because I didn't think like
We were talking about this the other night.
No, I didn't think like they would like feel me like if the
Wow.
Ku Klux Klan came around the corner,
Right.
like she
Like,
can
nigga,
run.
you on your own.
She could be like,
You gonna step right over there with them?
yeah. Like I know she'll be able to feel like what I'm going through. You know, the black man struggle,
Right.
Everyday struggle. But
I didn't really think about that shit. I was just trying to get some ass, man.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't go that deep with shit. I was just trying to get some booty, and if we, you know, that's what I was on, man. I didn't go that deep with
Those
shit.
niggas fuck white girls out of reach.
Yeah, that's a lot of niggas. I don't do that either, man. No, people think about shit,
Fucking
man.
like a
Tita said,
hoe
"What's the
daddy
middle of
race.
this?"
I'm just saying, man. People overthink shit, man. Damn, we just kicking it, man. What the fuck? You really thinking about this shit? Why you trying to ask? I just trying to get revenge on your parents and shit. What the
Messing
fuck?
with the slave master's daughter.
That's crazy.
It was a lot. Like
I'm just
Marlon
trying to
said,
smoke
there's
blunts
a
and
lot
get
of
some ass,
revenge
man.
Smashing.
It is.
You waxing the yams for revenge.
Yeah,
Slave master
is-
revenge.
yeah, slave master's
Hey,
daughter.
dog, I live my life differently, man. I'm
Niggas
just,
go
I'm just
extra
kicking
too.
it, man. Yeah,
Look at
I
Tita's
done
on-
had every race. You know what I'm saying?
Shooting in the face, all that.
I know, right here.
Too much.
What's the word, my nigga?
What's the word this week, Daniel?
Is there a marker?
Y'all funny, man. We have some pharmaceutical companies under federal investigation for intentionally allowing opium painkillers to flood communities.
Mhm.
Believed to have played a significant role in creating the
Motherfucker.
opium epidemic. They drug dealers.
All of them, man.
Yeah, so right now, I think it's 6 companies.
Yeah, man.
They're really after right
all
now.
of them. Fuck them all, man.
Yeah, man. So this ain't the first time, you know,
They
crack.
be
Put
price
crack in the
gouging
game.
and shit.
All the drugs
They
and
just
shit come
dump in
from
our
the
communities,
government.
and then
You
we
know
take
what I'm
it,
saying? That's
yeah.
how they do it.
I saw that Deja Pill today. We was talking
Yeah, they dump crack. Reagan them dump crack in the hood. Then they dump opioids. They don't give a fuck what race you are, dog. That's what people need to fucking understand.
Dump in
We
the
always
water.
talking about race shit, black, white. They don't give a fuck.
They just putting it in the
to
poor community.
whoever the fuck they can make the money off of.
Yeah, if the
Poor
white
whites,
people
poor black
just so
people.
happen to be in the poor community, you just
Hey,
lamb,
they
you
attack
sheep.
them with opioids, and I knew
Sacrifice,
middle class
bro.
families that's been torn apart because of opioids.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Y'all ever been at a party and a nigga break out a bag of coke?
yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
in high
Yeah.
school, nigga, that shit was crazy.
How old are you?
30.
I'm 40, man.
See, we the same age, about the same age. I've never been like went to a party, nigga break out some weed.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a nigga break out a bag of coke.
Unfortunately, I have.
Right at my old job, paying with coke. Like,
For real?
Damn.
Unfortunately,
Tell the
I have.
story, Tita. Go ahead.
What party? I went to a party where nigga was like, nigga, you want some coke
What in the Scottsdale?
or some crack?
Yeah, I ain't
Never a bag of crack. I seen people deal
I done been
I've
I done been in some high end situations where niggas was partying.
Yeah, partying,
Do
doing
they
the
have
coke. Yeah,
motherfuckers
man.
party?
Yeah, man. They do.
I can't. Yeah, I used to DJ in a strip club. I done been around some Rick James.
I'm in the
Especially
Honey
strippers.
Badger,
Most done.
allegedly.
Yeah.
For Kansas City Chiefs, I seen him at the legendary Pink Rhino.
Oh, word.
He was stumbling to the ATM,
Wow.
oh
just
my
just
God.
gone. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, you said
That was
allegedly.
the honey badger.
Wow.
Y'all think Arizona ruined Pink Rhino?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was a national treasure.
It was, man.
That was, yes.
Did
You
you go
messed
Pink
that
Rhino,
up.
Mark?
it's ruining
I
Jaguars
did a
too.
comedy show there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pink
it
Rhino was dope.
man. It was dope.
See, why did Arizona do that? Like, Pink Rhino was popping without having to be promoted. I remember Khloe Kardashian was in town, and she
Mhm.
just went to Pink Rhino.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even no money, just go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was that.
But
It was
at
popping.
a perfect spot though. The where it was at was perfect.
Mhm.
It's right downtown, right by the airport.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm
Mixing
saying?
them
Jags was causing problems.
empty bottles. They was putting the Smirnoff in the C-Rock bottles.
But didn't
They was doing that?
Allegedly.
didn't they do some tax, didn't the dude do some tax evasion shit? To do their own?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. That probably had a lot to do with the downfall.
We don't know 100%
Yep.
if he did this.
We had a grandfather charged for neglect homicide after his 18-month-old granddaughter fell from his grass out of a cruise ship window.
It was an accident.
He said that basically from what I'm hearing with
Why
the
would she
interview.
even be out the window?
So he had her in her arms. He thought the window
doing some Michael Jackson shit.
We thought it was glass, and then we went over there, and then
some Michael Jackson shit.
That's crazy.
Except he dropped the baby.
He still got charged. Like he got to live with that for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
man. Trying to dangle the baby out, like, hey, look.
No, the baby's gone.
Right.
Died. She didn't go into the water. She went just
concrete
on the ground. On the ship.
Onto the deck.
Onto the deck. Yeah. So 18-month-old. We had a 911 dispatcher recognizes a woman actually needs help when she repeats her pizza order. So she called police, ordering the pizza. 911 dispatcher like, what are you talking about? And then she figured out probably just extra pepperoni or something. And,
it was domestic, huh? I bet you it was domestic.
That's what they're saying. It was domestic.
So. You already
that's
know
usually what those phone calls are.
Yeah, man.
What happened?
She called the police and said her pizza order, and they were able to figure out that she was saying that she needed help, but she just didn't want to say it.
She can't in front of
her boyfriend,
who was domestically abusing her.
Yeah, it was a woman. It was a woman. Yeah,
right.
She didn't understand it at first, and then when she said something extra this,
extra cheese.
Let me get some extra cheese and some extra pepperonis on that, please.
Well, she asked for anchovies, and she's like, "This is not a real
right.
This is something going on."
Yeah,
extra pepper.
So we're gonna move
with anchovies on top.
Yeah, we kind of run out a little time, so I'm gonna cut it right there. We're gonna go to Sister Social.
All right. What we got over here for us today, Tita?
Today we got one of our facts of the day. It's like, did you know walking for just 30 minutes a day helps you lose weight, reduce stress, lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of many chronic diseases. Regular walks is one of the best and easiest things you can do for your health. But if you walk with your husband, you might kill him.
I was walking the other night. You wasn't there. You was with Amanda eating.
Yes, I was.
He said he went to go walk off some of that turkey the other day. You just sat there and just was like couch potato. What happened?
Amanda made sweet potatoes.
Okay, don't be banging on the thing.
I made sweet potato pie, so what's the difference?
I didn't know you made sweet potatoes. I wouldn't even gone that far. I'd be like, Amanda, I'm going to take 10 minutes, and then I'm going to be Aisha for the rest of the day.
She like to talk about it. That's fine.
Yeah, she likes to talk.
One
day we're going to get her out.
We got studio rappers out there, too. Just like talking about it.
Hey,
one day we'll
killed that fireball already.
Yeah, he did.
He took that shot and he was like,
that wasn't even a shot.
Yeah, just one little shot.
Refill.
But no, for real.
That's a shooter.
Walking is definitely good for your health, man.
Yes.
I've been walking the last 2 days, actually.
That's good shit.
And I
get that heart rate going.
And I walk to work every day.
Yeah, you do.
What do you do?
I stare at you every day. I love you.
We're not involved.
So Aisha, what's the meal of the day?
Meal of the week this week is green chili chicken.
Green chili chicken.
Green chili chicken, yes.
What?
Green chili chicken?
Chili chicken.
Like, what is that here?
Yeah, that's it.
It's here, yeah.
But you made it?
Yes, I
We get to eat it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the DanYo&Tita podcast.
We we try to feed everybody.
Yeah.
I know. I think I've seen that.
He's like, I come for the interview, but I really come for the food.
Right. They come for the interview, but they stay for the food.
Yep.
That's how they go.
Here's my steps. It was last week. These are my steps.
How many steps are you?
324. We gotta do better, man.
That was today.
We gotta do better than that.
Last week.
All right.
Look at Vegas.
All right. That's good.
Oh,
21,000. That's better. That's good. That's dope.
He said
You want to try to at least do 5,000 or more a day.
Yeah,
5,000 more?
That's supposed to be the mission.
5,000 more a day is the goal.
I think I'll do that. I think I'll do every 5 minutes.
Yeah. You should have.
You too, Tita.
You should too.
I should.
All right. So to make the meal, you can do it one of two ways.
Oh, man.
I did it the lazy way. Put it in the crock pot. Let it cook. All I did was just throw my chicken breast in the crock pot and pour a can of green chilies over top of it. Bam, done.
Say it again. Say it again.
3 chicken breasts.
Okay.
Can of green chilies.
That's it.
That's it.
Ooh, I'm doing that.
Crock pot. 8 hours
I'm doing
on
that.
high.
I'm doing that.
4 hours on high. 8 hours on low. If you're doing it in the crock pot, or you could do it in the oven and bake it for 30 minutes.
No, that don't sound.
No, it don't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. But you know, that's what the recipe called for. But I did it the lazy way and cooked it all day in the crock pot and shredded it all up. And we're gonna go ahead and get it ready and put it on some of these tortillas we got, some rice and beans.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
They feeding niggas.
Man, I thought I was
feeding niggas. It's
Took it up,
feed
mama.
time.
All right, y'all.
So while she's gone, we're gonna do a little discussion on the lean perspective. I just want to talk about Thanksgiving this year. How long is it okay to eat Thanksgiving leftovers?
5 days.
Oh no! Oh,
until they gone.
dressing.
I say dressing 2 days.
2 days.
Turkey until that motherfucker gone.
Mac and cheese
Until it get hard.
2 days. Yeah.
And until you microwave it and it's still hard. If it's hard, get rid of it. Don't eat it. Other than that, I hold on to my shit. Like
2 months. 2 months. Them Thanksgiving leftovers good month.
A week.
2 months.
I
You want to see me post in 2 months?
You must have
leftovers.
big old
give
Thanksgiving.
I give it to them like that Sunday.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's Sunday.
That's Sunday.
That's the last day you can really eat.
Sunday.
See, my girl,
Yeah.
she don't like
Like eating
leftovers.
this.
She doesn't like leftovers.
She hate leftovers. So, like yesterday, we went to Commodore, which is the menudo spot. I was
Mhm.
like, damn, we going from turkey to menudo. She hate leftovers.
They didn't have tamales.
Nah, not yet. And if you get tamales, they got to be from Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, man.
I only fuck
Man,
with
you gotta
Walmart
go to-
parking lot
Go to
tamales.
the tamale store.
No,
They
I
fire
want
them,
it
I'm
from
telling
the
you,
from the
man,
parking
tamale
lot.
From the lady at the
Yes.
parking lot at
Green,
Walmart.
green,
Yeah.
Walking in the
I have
street
tried
like
it,
Yeah,
tamales.
tamale
Tamale
store.
Damn.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, I have got some fire tamales from the parking lot. The little lady. be out
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, parking lot lady go.
Tamales.
Man.
Let me get 2 dozen.
They open like year round. Or what?
Yeah, they open.
Yeah, they open year round. It's huge,
They
man.
big tamales too.
How's the
Okay,
Burger
sweet.
King tamales?
Oh, that was he's a Burger King.
Burger King got tamales.
That was
taco.
that was Del Taco.
Del Taco.
They whack, man.
They whack.
It was trash.
It was trash.
You already know.
That's why we did the tamale stuff.
Yeah,
we had a rebound off of that.
yeah, that was whack.
We had to rebound.
You ever had the tamales in the can?
No, man.
I have.
No.
That's wrapped up in the paper.
The hormel ones
Yeah,
come
I
in the
have.
can.
I seen them, but I ain't never.
I've had them before.
They good.
I've
I
had.
mean, they
No.
When they get doing bad, y'all want Mexican food tonight?
Right.
Just get us.
Yeah, it's when you doing real bad.
I
Real
Yeah,
bad.
like that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's Vienna sausage.
I like that.
Oh no, I love them.
I
do
like that. Oh,
So the
man.
sausages, you put them in the pot with the water, you put it in
Nah,
there.
man.
Then
I'm
I'm boiling.
extra good.
Oh man,
I'm
them
extra
days
good.
was fine. I still
You eat spam?
no.
Spam
My girl
is
name was
fire.
I ain't go that low.
You don't like spam?
Spam is fine.
That shit
No.
fire.
In like a Hawaiian meal.
That's the
or
killer
not?
Right.
black
That's the only time it's
Oh, man.
okay.
Nigga.
Ground beef.
Wow.
Spam is trying to kill the black man.
It's salty as hell.
Woo! That shit
That's
is
it.
bad,
You gotta
baby.
put some hot sauce on it.
Get you
I
some,
thought everything better.
get you some spam and cheese, man.
No,
Oh,
man,
my
I ain't doing it. That's all Nate.
Oh, that shit fire.
No, Hawaiians, man, they be eating that shit on sandwiches with a piece of pineapple.
Get some of that spam.
Y'all from Hawaii? Yeah, y'all from Hawaii eating that spam?
That's how they do.
Nah, man.
I fucks with it.
That spam is good.
You
I
don't
fuck
eat
with
the
it.
sausages, but you don't eat.
That's different.
It's the same.
It's
Nah,
the
'cause
same
when you
shit,
put it in the
man.
pot with the water, it firm up real good.
They be frying the spam.
Oh, they
They
fry
fry
that?
that, yeah. They be frying that
I'm
shit.
scared, man. Maybe, oh no, maybe I'll one
Seasoning
day I'll
it
try
up.
it.
Man, nah, I'm
Spine-
good on all
trying,
that shit.
Spam and potatoes.
Trying spam for the first time.
Mm.
There they go. Look at them. Stars right here, 98.3. Round zero.
Man, we I can say no, we're not the only black people up there.
No, you're not.
Who's there's this one girl, she when Ashley's not in there, I forgot her name. Remember she had the glasses? She couldn't
I can't
open the door.
remember her name. I still ain't met everybody.
I hope y'all probably won't get treated like how they treat old girl Jews or Jules or whatever.
Juice. Yeah.
They be
Oh,
jump,
they
they be
hate
jumping.
What do
they
y'all
hate
think
her
about that
guts.
situation that
They
happened
hate her.
recently with Juice?
But I ain't hot. But,
You good?
I'll never be.
oh no, don't worry about it. We'll do it later. Don't worry.
So yeah, what y'all thought about that situation?
And I think people kind of took what she said wrong.
They took it wrong. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like a text message. Like when you arguing with your girl, and she texts you something, you don't know how she said it. You don't know if she mad or if she mad, or if she's saying this or if she's saying that. So sometimes you just got to talk to people and have an understanding. Communication is everything. The people were tagged, the person that they were tagging to try to get them to get mad at her about, they was like, I don't see nothing wrong with what she said. So, but yeah, I think that stuff is stupid, man. At this point, man, 2020, y'all still on some dumb stuff.
I mean, she only 22, 23.
Right.
And killing it too. She killing it, man. She doing that.
You crazy.
What's up?
Hey, I've been in her inbox for the last.
Okay, hey, man. Is there any way? Is there any way you can use my man's over here to Jules, man? Because Nate been talking about her for a couple of weeks now.
Man,
Jules.
I mean, I don't like it, but
he wanted.
Salute Jules, man. You don't know her. Salute Jules, man. She just a young person that love hip hop, and she like her generation of hip hop,
right?
And then like the older people, they already don't respect younger hip hop,
right?
So they're not gonna respect her,
right?
Because for one, they probably feel like she's not from the culture, right? Well, this is her era right here of music. This is what she knows. She don't know. No damn little Easy E and all that stuff.
I mean, you know how rap. They expect you to know everything.
Yeah, but like, come on,
they expect someone in her position to know a little bit more about the local scene than she does.
You should be a subject matter expert. If you
I don't.
I feel like about hip hop or whatever genre.
I expect her to know what's current. I don't expect her to know about 80s and 90s and who's Lyrical Miracle up in this mug. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because when her era's done, she's gonna be the person that knows about the current. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Thank you.
But middle of the week just came in there. Do y'all ever maybe y'all already got your foot in the doors with 98.3. Maybe could we see a Marlon and Tone show in the making? Maybe.
We definitely got a lot of stuff that we working on. I mean, a lot of folks.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Driving, you know what I mean. Just got to keep going.
Yeah.
What you do is like. Once you get in the game, you just got to ball.
Yeah, I know it's the beginning. Y'all just got in your footing, so it's gonna build up.
Once you get in the game, once you start getting minutes, you got to perform when you're in the game.
Yeah.
And the more you perform, the more minutes you get. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I'm taking it right now. Anything that comes for me and Tone, like between us, it's all gonna be all hard work, and we're gonna deserve it. So if it happens, it happened. But
we got an unexpected special guest, man. Come on, man. Real quick, get over there real quick.
Every day.
Yeah. We got an interview coming up with him soon anyway. Hold on, wait. Get in there. Which one was it? There you go. We got Dilly in the building. Surprise. What's going on, man?
Good,
what's up,
man? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, you good, man. I'm glad. I just want to say, I'm glad you feeling better, man. I just got out the hospital.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. You can't keep a real one down.
That's what it is,
man.
That's the shit.
We gonna get you in here next month?
Yeah, we in.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Good to see y'all boys.
Good to see you, man.
That food look good.
Deli was in the building, y'all. Y'all, get up. You know what I mean? Got Deli next month. That's what's up, man. I'm like, we definitely. I mean, like Marlon said, we just in a game. We trying to score points right now. We definitely want the streets and the people to support me and Marlon.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're from the culture, because you like, it's like we from the culture. Like Marlon, he didn't put in his dues. I didn't put in my dues.
Right.
There was a time where the scene would try to pit me and Marlon against each other. And I'm like,
with that host game, right?
Yeah. And I'm like,
that's the beef y'all was talking about earlier.
Yeah, but even with like other hosts, and I'm like, we all getting paid.
Right.
Like we all do a craft, we all getting paid. And I was like, I never had no beef for Marlon. Marlon never had no beef for me.
I used to tell Tone, like, nigga, I learned how to host shows from watching you being on stage.
Right.
Like I say, I know how to go on stage and perform.
Right. But that's what we're supposed to be.
There's a difference between talking during the show and hosting the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would do comedy and wasn't hosting. Now I learned how to host, and then I incorporated comedy into my hosting.
Right.
And then he taught me how to be a better host.
But that's what we're supposed to be, man. We're all supposed to be an inspiration for each other. We're all supposed to help each other to get to the next level instead of pitting each other against each other, And I think that working together and helping each other out is the better way, man. This this drama of fighting each other and all this stuff. It's never gonna work. Hate never gets us anywhere, man. Ever. Only love gets you anywhere, man. In this game.
True.
Yeah.
And people thinking that I'm gonna hate on him and that's gonna get you. It's not gonna get you. Can get you a lot of likes on Facebook and comments.
Yeah.
But in the real world, it's not gonna get your foot in the door
Right.
to the places that you want to go.
Most definitely.
It's all, it can be perception too, though. I mean, I know people will say, "Oh, you hating," but that don't necessarily mean that that person who's saying these opinions or coming this way is actually like intended to hate.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of shit is just.
You got to have a professional opinion. You got to know how to be professional about things and how to drop an opinion without disrespecting someone else's lane. That's the mission. If you feel like you posting something, if you feel that someone is being disrespected by your post, you should. You already know you shouldn't have posted.
Like me, like me and your relationship.
Right.
Like you don't really fuck with Drake like that.
Right.
Me and you could argue. We done argued online about Drake.
Right.
But then me and you, we agree on LeBron.
Right.
So I was like, me and him got a good relationship because we can argue and not disrespect each other.
Never.
And always have a common ground.
Yep.
That's the perfect
That's what it's
relationship.
about. Yeah. That's what it's
Perfect.
about.
Perfect. Because
Yeah.
we done went 30 comments each about Drake. No, Drake this. But when LeBron come, we like, okay, let's team up now.
Right. Let's go out these.
Let's go at these. Like I don't look at people look at social media different. I guess. Like
They take it too serious.
Well, younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
I had to give a pass to them because you got to think they have social media in high school.
Right.
We didn't have that.
Yeah.
We just can't say it's social media because to them this is their real fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Like my son's playing Fortnite and somebody online was like cussing at him and shit. And then he's like mad. I'm like, bro, like turn the shit off. Like who cares?
Right.
But to me, I was like, okay, I'm being insensitive.
Right.
Because he didn't grow up like me.
Yep.
He grew up with this social media.
Yeah.
So he thinks that person on the other end is real.
Right.
And we
You
got to
think-
take an account of that.
They think their opinions. They think their opinions differently than what we do because social media is how they connect to other people.
Exactly.
We didn't connect to other people. We connected to people visually, physically, because that's where we came up.
Right.
They came up with connections are over this fucking line,
Mm-hmm.
over the fucking TV. Right. And that's why they're killing themselves over what somebody says over online. And we just like, I don't get it. We don't understand it because we haven't lived it like they have. But it's tough. It's tough for them. And we ain't gonna understand that.
Genuinely tough like that though. Like
To them, it's life. It's life, man.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie when the dude them I forget which one it is. He online and he lived his whole life online, and then when that life was gone, he killed himself because he couldn't live socially normally. He had life online.
Is that not our responsibility though? Like you got I understand that you got to get with the time.
Right.
So we get with technology and stuff. So you get to know people through social media, but at the same time, you don't get social.
No, you don't get
you
no, you
can't
don't.
be social strictly through
Right.
social media.
You
That's
cannot.
Not possible,
It's
bro.
not the same because people aren't genuinely who they are
No, you can
in
pretend
real
to be
life.
whoever you want to
Right.
be, yeah.
Exactly. So and that's a big problem also. People aren't even being genuine online. So
You got to think like to certain people like that may have like say they have like social anxiety or shit like that.
mhm.
Like for them, social media is so comfortable to
Yeah.
be able to talk and don't have to be around them.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
It feels good to them.
Definitely.
And like a lot of people are insensitive to that. Be like,
Mhm.
oh nigga, you a bitch and that. Like you don't even know.
Right.
But I'm only insensitive when it's like people who are trying to bully or trying to be tough or bigger than what they are.
Mhm.
But then when you present that same issue to them in person, now you bitching up, now you folding, or your social anxiety coming out. But you was online, that's lame, bro. That shit is lame, bro. You gotta, like, be consistent, at least keep the same energy.
No, you're right, man.
Most
I hate
definitely.
that shit. I hate social media.
How y'all feeling that middle of the week?
I ain't had it.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Mine gone.
Yo,
He swallowed that shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. The chicken good. She hooks it up.
Most deaf. Wait, any stories or?
We gonna do a couple stories real fast.
Yeah, we can do it real fast because they come.
take
Then
a
we can
little
wrap
while.
it. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All
Like
We got
45.
in Phoenix, I think today, late Friday night, we got a Motel 8 security guard shot in Phoenix. The suspect is still on the loose. Phoenix police are searching for a suspect who allegedly shot Motel 8 security guards Friday night. injuring one, according to Sergeant Mercedes Fortune. With the Mercedes Fortune. That's the police officer name. Okay. According to Fortune, an unknown suspect shot at 2 security guards working at the Super 8 motel near I-17 in Northern Avenue around 10:30 p.m. on Friday. One of the security guards shot back at the suspect as they drove away, but the suspect was able to flee the scene.
Wow.
Phoenix say only one of the security guards was injured, and he sustained 9 life-threatening injuries. Suspect is still mentioning information regarding suspect is limited at this time, so he about to get away with that shit. Cardinals Josh Shaw has been suspended for betting on NFL games this season.
That was a Cardinal?
Yeah, Cardinals player.
He got drafted from the Bengals, but he's on IR, which is it ain't like he can affect the game any kind of way.
Right, but he got caught doing the Pete Rose. NFL suspended Arizona Cardinals cornerback Josh Shaw for betting on NFL games during the season. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell announced the player suspension Friday. Shaw is suspended indefinitely through at least the end of the 2020 season.
Wow.
I don't know how you feel about that, man.
He's injured. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's injured.
He
Yeah.
can't sabotage the game in no kind of way. He's not playing.
Shit.
But
They
then he's
probably
getting the same
faking
thing
hurt.
as dude did who hit dude in the helmet though. In the head with the helmet.
How you figure? What?
That's the same suspension.
Oh, indefinitely? Yeah. For the little.
Yeah, I don't really know about that one right there.
I'm just
Especially
saying,
if
man.
he's hurt and he's not playing. It's not like he's a starting cornerback.
You
and
can
he's
tell
letting
your
people score
homeboy, come on,
touchdowns.
man. You can tell your
And he
homeboy to
betted on
ease
the
up
game.
on that play. You can ask your homie to do that.
That's
for
my
you.
homeboy. Don't mean he gonna listen to me.
I understand that
This is check.
you do have inside information still, though, man. You have insider
Yeah.
Like,
information.
to what degree though? Like, is it really gonna affect that much? Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yes, man.
In Vegas?
Come on. If I'm betting against you and you fucking got an insider track, that's not fair for the person who don't have that
Especially
insider
you'd be
track.
like, look, man, the quarterback, he his ankle, but the team
He
hiding.
playing right.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's things you can
Yeah,
know that
certain
other
things.
things.
So he was
ain't.
betting against the Cardinals?
I don't know what they didn't say
Betting
exactly
period.
who
Betting
bet.
period in
That's
NFL.
different though, but if he only played for the Cardinals, he ain't gonna have inside. And they only gonna have information on the Cardinals.
Well, he's
You
gonna
get
have-
trouble betting on the Cardinals. I can see.
So
Right.
You don't know if he calling his homie from another team, like, yo, what's going on?
What y'all got going on,
What y'all
right?
got going on?
It's too
Can't
much,
do that.
man. It's too
Yeah.
He
much.
can't do
He
that.
just can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Especially like them Vegas, like that betting shit in Vegas is serious, man.
It's their livelihood.
Yeah,
That's how these
Saturday
people
was
live,
lit
man.
on the college football zone.
Yeah.
They be in there clowning, making that money, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good, babe. Everything was good.
I like this meal.
And,
They swallowed it, you know.
That's the lean
Oh, you know.
perspective for this week, y'all.
That's the name perspective.
Yep,
Man.
yep.
I want to thank y'all for coming through, man.
Oh,
We
yeah,
appreciate
I
definitely.
y'all,
wanna
man.
Thank y'all and
Yo,
congratulate y'all. You know, y'all the type of people I look up to.
Definitely, man.
I'm because more than the rappers and mainstream rappers and all that.
Mhm.
So watching y'all is just inspiration, man.
We all inspire each
Oh,
other, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
everybody.
We all learn and get new things and stuff from each other.
That's real.
Most definitely. So it's continue our journey, man. We're gonna keep your eyes open on y'all and you already
What y'all
know
doing tomorrow?
what we doing tomorrow?
You working?
Skipping
I gotta
church.
work tomorrow. I do gotta
What
work.
time you get
tomorrow.
off?
What time I get off? I think I get off at 1 or 2. 2 and a
Why,
half hours.
how she got to keep up with your schedule,
Because
homie?
it's the second job, and I really don't care about the second job.
I usually keep track of it.
Yeah, I think I get off at like 2 or 3 in the
You need-
afternoon.
Start being my calendar, babe.
If y'all can come up tomorrow,
Word.
Yeah.
Ground Zero. 'Cause we ain't got no.
We there. We there, man.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna confirm with y'all. I'm gonna hit the group chat.
All right, most there.
Some slanders. If y'all.
Let us know, man. We be out there for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely come
Definitely.
up through and represent,
Yeah.
man. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
We're gonna
man.
leave. We're gonna leave Tita with the quote of the day. Oh, my bad, Tita. Hold on. Let me get you, Sean.
Okay. So Shakespeare once said, "I cried when I had no shoes, but I stopped crying when I saw a man without legs. Life is full of blessings. Sometimes we don't value them."
It's real.
Sure. She started throwing hints, y'all. This is the DanYo&Tita podcast. We out.
We out next week.